What's up, guys? I went undefeated tonight with playing a deck I call Machina Go BRRRRRR, and my round 1 was against shaddolls. Round 2 I placed against flundereeze. I went 2-1 on that one, 2-0 on shaddolls. Round 3 I placed against despia shaddolls, 2-0'd it, and round 4 was against Swordsoul, and I 2-0'd it. So here's the deck profile. Play 2 Machina Rune Force. Pretty much you just go BRRRR with this card and bring out multiple copies and just put pressure for game. Or you can utilize it with Citadel or Air Raider to pop it off, get its effect to summon pretty much cards you banished, and summon Citadel off Air Raider. It's pretty broken. Play 2 Machina Citadels, 2 Metal Crunchers. This card I usually end up siding 1 copy out all the time. Play triple Air Raider. Like I said, Air Raider is pretty busted, combinated with Rune Force. Summon Citadel from the deck, and then Rune Force, summon what you banish. You can use Unclasp Bear, send more Machina fuel, or even another copy of Rune Force, and apply pressure for game on game 3. I always side these 3 out though, going second. 1 irritor, this just helps get your Citadel and go for game. Play Triple Fortress. I recommend playing 3. This card is great at applying pressures, breaking boards with Citadel. It's pretty busted. And we play Triple Gear Frame. This is the best normal summon in the deck. You don't summon this, summon an Unclasp Bear. You'll send your Citadel or even your Rune Force or Fortress, whatever combo piece you need, and then overlay for Gear Guy NX and get another one for follow-up. Play 2 Unclasp Bear. Really good. Special summon it whenever you search it, and then send a card to the grave. Play 1 Possess Storage. I didn't use this one time tonight, so I mean it's just there just for mainly the spell trap removal and a follow-up, but for Gear Guy NX I'd rather search the gear frame. This guy right here. Play 2 Ward and Heavenly Prisons. These are borrowed from my friend. Shaddolls to Kirby. I appreciate letting them borrow. This card's great. You just set a bunch of back row, activate this, they can react to it, and then you can pretty much just set your spell traps from your deck. I play 1 copy of Trap Tricks. Usually I'll set Trap Tricks. That way I can use Trap Tricks my following turn and set whatever I want. That way it doesn't get banished. We play triple Machina Redeployment. Use this to get to your combo pieces. I play triple Extravagance, so we don't really care for extra too much. Besides, I mean, Gear Guy X is pretty good if we can use it, but we don't have to use it. So, Extrav did good today. Play 1 Call by the Grave. Pretty alright. Play triple Machina Overdrive. Probably the best card in the deck. It's amazing. And then play triple There Can Only Be One. So this is pretty much we're playing Protect the Castle. So this does affect me, but it affects my opponent more than it would affect me. So I would just do something like some of this or some of this and protect the castle on this. And then when this dies, pop a card and summon Citadel. And then you're pretty much just playing pretty much old-fashioned beat down Yugioh at that point, because your opponent can't do nothing if they can't out this. But yeah, this did amazing against flundereeze and just a lot of my matchups. It did pretty good. Play 2 Goes a match. This was more for the Swordsoul matchup. I mean, same concept. Just play a bunch of Urs, you know, and you don't really care. Then Imperial Order. Like I said, I'm going for more of a control beatdown. Skill drain. I open this every game against flundereeze player. Sorry, Hunter. But yeah, and we play 2 Terminal to pretty much reset up the game state. And one of my best known cards that y'all know that I play is EMR, and you can tribute Rune Force if you want to and pop 4 cards, or Citadel pop 3 cards, or pop 2 of your opponent's cards, pop 1 of your cards, summon Citadel from the graveyard. I love EMR. It's an amazing card, and you can use it off Lord of Heavenly Prison and just get it that way. Or you can do it with Trap Trip. So yeah, it feels so good when you go first, your opponent goes second, and you citadel their board and stuff, pop one of your own monsters, still have the citadel, then destroy all three of their back row, and you practically win game there. For extra deck, play 2 Gear Guy. I would play 3. This was kind of the last minute build up, so my extra deck's not really where I want it to be. I would play 3 Zeus, so 3/3. These would be mainly the primary cards in your extra deck you would probably want, because you will go into him majority of the time. Everything else you don't really go into. 2 of this, 2 of this, 2 of this. You do want to have some monsters you can link away your monsters, that way you can get the levels you need for Rune Force to summon it. So Ballista, you can play more of him because his make attack 0 will come up. It help you win game. 1 Angle Knuckler, 2 Cleaveport Genius, and just this, just in case I face Dogmatica. I mean, you guys play more of the other, like Nadir Servant, or that Nadir Servant target, I can't remember what it's called, Fusion. Triple Drow, triple Nibiru, and double Miss Mind. These are the cards I side in every time. And I'll side out like the Air Raiders and one of the Machina, Metal Crunchers, and some of the Floodgates that won't really hurt my opponent. Double Twin, didn't see it. Triple Evenly, didn't see it. And Double Solemn. I will trade out a Solemn for some better cards. I do want to side in another Prison, that way, you know, if I want to flood my opponent's side's back row removal, I'll just side in the 3rd copy. But yeah, went undefeated, and the deck performed pretty awesome, and I love how this card is not once per turn per summoning, just summon multiples, and you know, Machina Go BRRRRRR and kill. Hope y'all enjoy the deck profile. Thank you.